Beat making basics.
Hey, what's going on YouTube? It's your man EverJ Music, owner of Beat Making Basics, and we're back again with another dope video. If you're new to the channel, please make sure you subscribe. Also hit those bell notifications so you're gonna know when we're gonna post. So let's jump into today's video. Today we're gonna be making trap melodies, okay? So I'm gonna be showing you how to make your own trap melodies in Logic Pro 10, especially if you're a beginner. Now, the first thing you want to do is go ahead and get a software instrument track, okay? You can come over here, select this right here, select this right here. This first option says software instrument. Go and find whatever instrument you want to use here. So I'm actually going to go ahead and go with Octave Deluxe. And it's a third-party plugin by my best friend Jacob, man. It's pretty dope. But I'm gonna click in here. We're gonna find some trap sounds. That's the first key to this, is you gotta find something dope. Now, I'll be honest with you, you'll be pretty safe to go ahead and work with some type of flute sound when it comes to trap. All right, now that you have your instrument selected, the first thing you're gonna wanna do is click over here on the scissors. And what this is gonna do is pull up what's called the piano roll. And pretty much we could just plug notes in anywhere on the grid. So what I'll do is I'll just go ahead and hit up a 4-bar loop. And what we'll do is we'll just, based on the notes here, we'll sound out some type of melody here. So if you push command, that's going to actually be a where we can draw the notes in. So say we do it like that. We're going to start at this note. And what you could do is just kind of hear in your head what the next note should be and then find it on the keyboard. So we can go like this. So this is for people who really don't know music theory. You know what I'm saying? You can sound it out. And I'm not an expert in music theory, to be honest with you, but I do know some type of chops on it. And honestly, man, that could pretty much work for that trap melody. Now that I have a few vibes going, as you know, a lot of times with trap music, it's very repetitive as far as the melody. And then what you want to do is kind of manipulate it in such a way that it sounds like it's changing up. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take that and just drag it by holding down Option. And then I'm going to join these together by pushing Command J. Bam. So now this is our trap melody. Let's listen. Now, if I don't like anything in here, the cool thing is I can come back to the scissors and I can find whatever notes are off and adjust them. All right, just by moving that one note, that fixed the whole melody, and it sounds a whole lot better here. So now that I have a dope melody to work with, we'll listen to it some more and then see what else needs to be done to it. And the answer is really that nothing needs to be done to it, except for if you want to jazz it up a bit. So check this out. What we'll do is come down here to audio effects. And one thing I'm going to do is use this multi effects here and go to remix effect. Click on stereo. And pretty much what you can do now is just kind of like DJ and chop up the track. So check this out. Okay, and so now that we can play, you basically want to kind of play around with some of this stuff. And how you're going to be able to record this is actually come over here where you see automation down here, or see this word read, and click on latch. And now anything I do to this track is going to be recorded in the automation section. Okay. And I pushed A to get to automation right there. So to check this out, let's go ahead and go. All right, cool. So we got that. I might play around a little bit more. If you ever mess up on something, like for instance, that last part kind of was nasty sounding, what I could do is come over here, push A, and scroll down here, and you'll see what you did. And so, like, okay, let's click on that, and by taking this down like this, it's pretty much gonna erase what I did. All right, cool. So that's good enough. I don't want to keep on, messing with it too much. After you have that manipulated, the next thing you could do here is add some more effects if you wanted to. Like we could throw everybody knows about halftime. We could talk about the halftime. You could throw halftime on there. Halftime is a plugin by Cable Guys, and you can get it at their website, Cable Guys. You search it on Google. And I've actually known about this plugin for a while, but you can do a lot of dope stuff with this plugin. But after you get this done, maybe you can add other effects on here if you want to, but for the most part, you want to kind of keep it simple. But after you get the overall pattern done, you can just take it and then drag this over to this section, to the quick sampler. And now what that's going to do, if you go ahead and just mute this, you have this sample right here that you can play and manipulate. So check this out. I'm just going to put the musical typing on, and we're going to play around with this sample. There's different modes here. We're not actually going to do splicing it up or anything, but you could do that. I'm more so like messing around with it, changing the key, different things like that. Let's go ahead and click this right here, which is going to lock it into the same tempo that we have here. Yeah, that's hard. All right, let's go ahead and just kind of mess around with that. And after you pretty much bring it in there, you can come back into here, quantize it. You can mess with the velocity of it. You know what I'm saying? Turn it up or down. Make sure it's at the very end here, and there you go. And then if you ever want to change up the key or whatever, you can just take that up or down. So yeah, man, this is actually gonna be a great way and resource for y'all, man. As far as like making samples, this is like to get you started. Like I say, if you want to make your own melodies or samples, you know, this is how you can do that, man. So look, thank you for watching, and I'll see y'all in the next video.